My name is Karen Mukuma. I took over as station manager for Central Africa Baptist Radio on the 1st of January 2011, and it has been such a joy to work in this ministry as I see so many people being touched with our programming. I have a background in radio on the Copper Belt, so the rate at which we are growing as a radio station is really, it really brings so much joy, because people are being ministered to by the broadcast that we carry. Just yesterday, when we went to buy our air conditioner, we get into this big shop in Kitwe, and the young man asked us where we were from, because he wanted to write out our receipt, and I said Central Africa Baptist Radio, and he said, "That's my radio." And I'm like, "What do you mean that's your radio?" He says, "You people have touched my life, because you just talk about what is in the Bible." And he said, "I am a Seventh Day. I do not listen to any other radio station, but you guys, I'm ever listening to you, because you are preaching the truth." And he's not the only person that we have gotten such a testimony from. We have received testimonies from people in the Seventh Day. In our country, they are difficult people to witness to, but the ministry that's going on air, they have testified as to want to be part of the sermons, the services in the churches. We have even, Pastor Chanda was telling us in a meeting that 2 Jehovah's Witnesses have found their way into his church just from the sermons that are being broadcast on the service, on the radio station. And the reason this is happening is that we are broadcasting in the local language. We are using Bemba. We have so many people who are undereducated, who are illiterate. So we have our pastors who have studied here at the college and come on air and are teaching the truth in the local language, a language that people can understand. And so this is just encouraging, and this there is no program that goes on that we do not get feedback. And if one person can call you back and comment on a program, it means 10 or more people have listened to what has gone on air. We've had instances where some people have called us from our very big market here in Kitwe, Chisokone Market, and they say, "We are listening to you, and we thank God for the messages." And they even know when we have repeated the messages. They call us and they say, "That is not a fresh message." So we are challenged as a radio station. And so when we talk about broadcasting messages, we have a plan as a radio station to work with the local churches, for we don't have personnel within the institution, but to work with the churches. So we are going to organize teachers in the churches who will come to the radio station and teach on different issues. Leaders of Bible studies will use this ministry to reach out to many souls, and we are reaching over 3 million people on the Copper Belt with the gospel. And I was talking to Pastor Francis the other day that I think there's a ministry calling up somewhere near the Congo along the Ndola Mufulira Road, because there are some people who keep calling and asking questions, wanting to know this and that. And I was telling Pastor Francis, maybe we should visit that area and see what's happening, because some of these churches, some of these places do not have pastors, they do not have churches. So to have a radio station reach them in their language with the word of God is a thing that they never even imagined. And so it's such a joy that the Lord is using this ministry to touch many souls.